Hey guys, and welcome on into today's NBA video play of the day. If you like this pick video content, be sure to throw a thumbs up on the video. You can also subscribe for more of this pick video content, and also be sure to check out our MLB video play of the day as well over at our YouTube channel. Also, if you're interested in getting more pick content in general, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, which I'll link in the video description. Over at stumpthespread.com, you can access our daily free play as well as all of our top confidence premium bets across all major American sports. Heading into today's video, we're going to be discussing the matchup between the Washington Wizards and Boston Celtics as they head into Game 2 of this highly anticipated series between the 1 and 4 seed. Washington got off to a really solid start in Game 1 against Boston on the road, and the Celtics had to be feeling like this might be the Chicago Bulls series all over again, with the Celtics not performing well in Game 1. But even though the Celtics found themselves down 24-38 after the first quarter, the Celtics were able to get things back on track there in the second quarter, outscoring the Wizards 35-26 to make things a little bit more competitive heading into halftime. Then coming out of halftime, the Celtics completely dominated Washington in that third quarter, outscoring them 36-16. And then the Celtics kind of coasted to the win from there, even though Washington did outscore them in the fourth quarter 31-28. But all in all, we had a final score of Washington 111 and Boston 123 to pick up that 12-point victory. The over hit rather easily, and this is somewhat of a good sign for Washington, even though obviously that third quarter doomed them from having a chance to win Game 1. They were able to get Boston to play in a more up-tempo game, and that's Washington's bread and butter throughout the regular season. They were one of the higher-rated offensive teams in the Eastern Conference, and certainly Washington will want to play every game with the total being in that 230-point range. If that's the case, Washington's going to have themselves a good chance at being very competitive in this series. Overall, in their Game 1 against Boston, they actually performed really well on the offensive side of the ball outside of that really poor performance in the third quarter. And they didn't even get a great performance out of John Wall, who only scored 20 points. You usually expect a little bit more out of John Wall, especially in important games such as this in the playoffs. Bradley Beal was the leading scorer there for Washington in Game 1. He put up 27 points, and him and John Wall combined to have a fairly efficient offensive outing as the two combined to make 18 of their 39 attempts. Washington also had 6 players reach in double-figure scoring, which is a positive sign for them as a team overall. Boston, even though they got off to that really awful start, they were able to lean on a lot of their starters, 4 of their starters scoring at least 18 points. Isaiah Thomas led the attack with 33 points on 11 of 23 shooting. Thomas had an issue there with losing a tooth, but he is ready to go again, it looks like, for Game 2. And Jay Crowder also had himself a tremendous outing as he scored 24 points, and his plus-minus differential was plus 26 for Boston. So when Jay Crowder was on the court, Boston was doing great things overall as a squad. So on the year, both of these teams were 2 of the better offensive performing teams in the Eastern Conference. Washington ranks 5th in all of basketball and scoring, putting up 109.2 points per game on average, while Boston wasn't too far behind them, ranking 7th in the NBA in scoring, putting up 108 points per game on average. Right now, the over-under in this game is set at about 218.5 points. That number has gone up a little bit from where we were in Game 1, given the fact that the total points scored in Game 1 was 234 points total, so definitely going way over that number, and that was with the Wizards only scoring 16 points in one quarter. So if Washington doesn't have an awful scoring quarter, the final score could have been even higher in that game, given the fact that both of these teams don't mind playing in an up-tempo attack. And also, the Wizards, they ranked 21st in the NBA in total defense. Boston was a little bit better, ranking 15th in the NBA in total defense. But certainly 2 teams that don't mind playing and getting quick buckets in transition. So we expect this to be another high-scoring game between these 2 teams and another competitive matchup, maybe not quite as streaky as we saw in Game 1. And as a result, we feel like the over is going to be the better bet in this matchup in terms of the total number of points scored. So that's going to be our NBA video play of the day, guys. Again, taking the over 218.5 points. If you're interested in getting more of this pick video content, be sure to click that subscribe button. Check out our MLB video play of the day, and also head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, which I'll link in the video description to access our daily free play as well as all of our top confidence premium bets across Right now in season, we have the NBA, NHL playoffs, and MLB regular season. So thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you in future videos. Bye.